So, hello, welcome back to the channel. We are doing another traditional draft of Edge of Eternities. We are recording this live on Twitch. You can follow me at twitch.tv/agentscone for all of your wonderful magic-related content. We are fresh off the heels of our Arena Open Day 2 run, and unfortunately, we lost the win-in to the $500. And that is unfortunate, but 15k gems, that's not bad, and we had a good time, and now I'm just padding out the runtime. They have to do this thing still, so I guess I'll use the power of editing to come back. Pack one, pick one. What do we got? We have Sammy, but like the mythic Sammy. 6 mana for 4/4 double strike Vigi. Spells you cast have affinity for artifacts. Oh, you know what? I was just thinking about the last draft. Probably that Terra Symbiosis would have been good. Anyway, that is fine, neither here nor there. We also have 2 great uncommons with Uthros, Scion Assist, and Umbral Collar Zealot. So, double strike, Vigi. The problem is this is 6 mana, right? So, and like a 4/4 double strike Vigilance is okay. 6 mana 4/4 double strike Vigilance is like kind of medium, and then you're not gonna have that many artifacts, and by that then you're gonna have so many like other things, so many lands. I think I just take Uthros Scion Assist. I think it is the strongest card in the pack. I also like starting in blue. This enables some pretty nutso turns. Wow, Cosmogoyf. No. Let's take... I do not like Ilvoy Infiltrator that much. It's very clunky, and it just... Like, why would you play this when you can play Cryogen Relic? You know what I mean? So now we have the choice between Cryo Shatter to stay on color, but there's also a Virus Beetle, and there's also like Pangolin and Dockworker Drone, which I think are also pretty good. But I think the choice really is between Cryo Shatter and Virus Beetle. The green card sucks, by the way, so no consideration there. Maybe I'm just supposed to stay open. Like, Cryo Shatter is going to make the deck 100% of the time. You like Beetle, Mike? Yes, I also like Beetle. But at this point, I think I value staying a little bit more open so I can take an All Fate Stalker pick 3. Yeah, there's also Faller's Faithful and Caveron Harrier for blue, black, and blue reds respectively. Grav Kill's not bad, but All Fate Stalker is just kind of nuts. And, you know, with the Warp and the Uthros Scion Assist, you can get some pretty nutty stuff going on, so I do like taking that here. Just a nuts card. Alright, now I like taking the auxiliary boosters in this spot. So, this card gives you a lot of reach. Oh, I've already explained this in previous videos. You guys should know the lore. No, it helps you close out games, because there's not too much reach in this format. Like, there's a little bit, but it's nothing like Ether Drift where, you know, you look at a card and all of a sudden it starts blocking your flyers. It doesn't give you reach, it gives you flying. Yes, Angelo, thank you. By reach, I do mean flying, but like reach in the sense of like pushing those last couple points of damage in the end game. Take auxiliary booster is very exciting. It's a late Umbral Collar Zealot. I think I'd probably just take Self-Craft Mech in here. Stay with the... We're pretty evenly split for blue and white. Emergency Eject is a fine removal spell-ish, but I'd much rather prefer like a Banishing Light. And we don't have the artifacts yet to make the Self-Craft Mechan work, but we're going to take... Mechan is your favorite card in the set. It's either that or Relic. Yeah, I mean, of the two of them, if we had to pick 2 of the favorite cards... Those 2, but my favorite card is Zookeeper Mechan for sure. I mean, it just kind of does everything. And, you know, the underdog is red. Okay, so now we see a Radiant Strike as a removal spell. There's also this Entropic Battlecruiser. So I know we passed on some black cards. Radiant Strike, I think the Timeline color is pretty strong. And... we're not giving up too much in this pick with the Radiant Strike. I'm willing to just... This could just be like a wash of a pick or whatever. But I think at this point I'm okay taking the timeline color. And you know, maybe blue-black becomes open kind of like it is. Oh, we could have had two Ragost. I'm not even sure I want one. Let's take Hymn of the Faller here, I guess. Maybe we're starting to pivot into a either blue-black or white-black shell. I would rather be blue-black, but we will see what the draft has in store. It's also Graveblade heavy, which, nah. Let's take the Hymn of the Faller. Okay, now we see Starbreach Whale, totally fine blue card, which we will take, and then the rest of the pack is kind of mid, so we'll do that. Virulent Silencer came back. Can we cook? It's more fun. Hole Carver is probably like the correct pick. We have like 2 artifacts. Yeah, I'm probably supposed to be disciplined and take the Hole Carver, but like, I hate Ragost. It's the reason you can't currently buy Legion Extruders. Oh, is that the combo? Ragost and Legion Extruder? Okay, all right. Starport Security over Comet Crawler. I mean, okay, so at this point we are... Ooh, late Dockworker Drone. Okay, so we're in the Esper space. I actually don't know... It's kind of interesting. We're pretty evenly split. Now we're biasing back towards white with the end of this pack. So we'll see. What do we get? Cryogen Relic would be great. Oh man, now they give us a Dubious Delicacy, which is a great card, but there's also another Auxiliary Boosters and an Annul. Annul's main deckable, I guess, but it's because of Commander. Oh, what? Get that dirty word out of here, Mike. Commander? What? I can't even believe I'm saying it right now. You can't be serious. Can't be serious. Okay, this pick is kind of interesting. So, like, are we blue-white or blue-black? Or are we white-black? That's also an option. We started off with some okay blue cards, but we might be wanting to... Maybe we just take the Dubious Delicacy, just continue to take the best card in the pack? Because I think the power level gap between that and Annul is pretty high. Now I could just take... I mean, Unravel is fine. This could be like a hard pivot. Like, what happens if we do this? What happens if we move our cards over here and then we kind of sort our curve out? This is looking pretty good. I think I like this a bit more. So I could just take Embrace Oblivion here. It goes pretty well with Timeline Color. And we didn't see any Cryogen Relics. We didn't see too many good blue cards. I mean, Unravel's fine. I like Unravel. It's just pretty committal. And then just the way the packs have been dished out, this seems like it'll be a little bit better. Why would it go over there? And then we get a Grav Kill. Okay. So that will probably solidify us in black. And then because we saw a lot of good white cards late in pack 1, we'll probably get rewarded in pack 3. Man, this is a way more interesting draft than the last one for the Arena Day 2. Go watch that video. It's pretty good, except the part where I lose, where we just took a green-white card, we took a green card, we took a white card, or vice versa, and then we just like cruised, and then the deck was like fine. You know, this is a little more bobbing and weaving. Oh, I get it. It's a good draft because we're still drafting with all of the tryhards. Yeah, all right, I can see it. Okay, so I do not like Entropic Battlecruiser. They're going to keep shoving it at me. I'm going to keep saying no. It just seems it's a little hard to enable. 8's a lot. 310. They discard cards. It's okay. Rescue Skiff is not very good. I like Interceptor Mechan. Probably just take another Starport Security, to be honest. Or a Graveblade Heavy. We already have some 4s. Oh wait, Blinkmoth Nexus becomes a 1/1 flyer? Hold on a second. Is it an artifact? It's an artifact. That could be something. Okay, here we have the choice between blue's completely dried up. So I think we can confidently cut blue cards. So we've got a Starfighter Pilot and a Grav Pack Monoist, also another Starport security, but like, I feel like I want the 2-drop. Yeah, I think I want the 2-drop. Smooths out the draws with a Surveil one, and yes. Banishing Light, nice, solid, rewarded for taking the 2-drop, so we're not crushed on 3s. And then we have a Dockworker Drone, 2 whatever cards. Shout out to Skittermaw. Sometimes it's not bad, but it's kind of bad. We're going to take a Banishing Light here. Bam. Another Embrace Oblivion versus a Swarm Color. It's probably... We're good on removal spells. I think I'd rather just take a Swarm Color. It's like... Stop going over there. It's probably fine. We can take a Squire... Nah, this isn't a real draft. We're going to take 20 gems. Do we already have our playset? Oh, yeah. Value. Okay, now we take the Virulent Silencer. This is the absolute perfect time. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 artifact creatures. I mean, we'll just continue to take the artifact creatures highly and whatnot. Decode versus Flight Deck. We don't really have card draw. I guess Decode probably a little bit better. Hilderblade seems fine. It seems not bad. Starport Security, Wield. I do like that. Pull through the Weft. Which sounds like you're saying pull through the... Wow. 3rd Entropic Battlecruiser here. I am not a fan. Again, you're going to keep shoving this at me. I'm going to keep throwing it back at you. It's like Hot Potato. Speaking of Hot Potato, there's a Cryogen Relic here, which... So good. Ridiculous card. But for us, this pack kind of sucks. We could take a Focus Fire, or we could take another Hull Carver. We're good on removal. I think we need some more creatures. We need more artifact creatures specifically. And if you have a bunch of 1-drops, that helps. I could see the Focus Fire being the pick, but I think given where we're at, I would much rather do Hull Carver things. Ooh, Rust Harvester. I love Rust Harvester. That's pretty good. Probably just going to take a solid 2-drop in the Sunstar Expansionist. It's not an artifact, but it can make you an artifact, which can be sacked to the Swarmcaller. I do like that. We have the Squire's Lightblade, Command Bridge. That's all whatever. Let's just take the Expansionist. We can take another Expansionist, another Embrace Oblivion. Graveship? Graveship's okay. Do I really want Graveship? Would I rather just take a Sunstar Expansionist? 12 and 8? Honestly, I think I just want more creatures. I know this is like an evasive body for the Virulent Silencer, but I don't know. I don't know if we need that. I don't know if we need that here. It's close. Maybe I can take this and wield the Graveship? Yeah. Okay. Take the Sunstar Expansionist. Caesarian Voidborn, very nice pickup that can help to deal more points of damage to the opponent. And, okay, good stuff here. Mono Sentry better if you have more spacecraft, which we don't currently have. Dockworker Drone versus Rayblade Trooper. I do like the Dockworker Drone because it's an artifact, but I'm not going to put that much value on that. Like, I'd rather just probably take the better card, you know? Maybe we wield the Dockworker Drone. Go from there. Another Hymn of the Faller. Probably not playing that. Maybe I take the Gravblight Heavy instead. I could see that being a thing. Honor Knight Captain. Get the auxiliary boosters. Okay, that's pretty good. Maybe I can cut that over the Starfighter Pilot now. What the heck is this? Terrain Generator. Tap, add colorless 2-tap, put a basic land from your hand, whatever. For set completion purposes, we'll take that. All right. You got me. I'm taking it because we get... Nope, we don't get 20 gems, but we do complete our playset of that card. Rescue Skiff for uncommon purposes. I'm not going to play it, though. Doesn't seem that great. So, I guess the real question is, do we want to go 8/8 mana base and play the Blinkmoth Nexus? Maybe? Oh, Zealous Display. We're going kind of wide. I could see that. We're going pretty wide. Maybe that over the decode transmissions. That does not seem crazy to me. All right. And we are back with our amazing... The SS Waste Knot is kind of fine, honestly. Yeah. Oh, the spaceship. It's kind of fine. Yeah, but we don't have... we don't have virus beetles. So... I'm not super in on it. We also don't have big boys. 8 is a very large crew number, or station number. Honestly, I think this deck looks pretty good. So we've got plenty of artifact creatures. We have good solid curve. We have an alternative win condition with Virulent Silencer, which is fun. We have the little Blood Artist effect. We've got auxiliary boosters. Deck seems pretty solid. Obviously, if we had done a little less waffling in pack 1, but hindsight 2020 or whatever, I think that felt well navigated ish. So we will go over to the games. We are on the play for our first match against Byronosaurus Rex. We'll keep immediately punished with that, but honestly, this hand's fine. We can keep. We can go turn 1 Starport Security, not tap land, right? Yeah, no. So Starport Security, Sunstar Expansionist, Rayblade Trooper, All Fate Stalker, question mark, Prophet. Okay, Starport Security down. Everything's great. Oh, they're gonna play 1-2. That's pretty good. Banishing Light, not bad. Smack them for 1. They never block. Okay. Play this. Play... Maybe I was supposed to play Rayblade Trooper there? No, Rayblade Trooper is going to be fine next turn. It's fine. It's fine. They think they're safe. They're actually not. I would like to... Okay, red black. Okay. Can't block. Zookeeper Mechan. Shout out. Ooh, nice. Good draw. Do this. Do that. And then we can go Rayblade Trooper. We could Banishing Light the Zookeeper Mechan. That's kind of not good, probably. I think I like doing Rayblade Trooper onto the Sunstar Expansionist here and smack for 4. You could have also put it on the Rayblade Trooper itself. So maybe I could have done that post-combat, and then the Rayblade Trooper comes down, and yeah, that might have enabled some better attacks next turn. Chrome Companion. Oh, also what we could do is we could go All Fate Stalker or the Rayblade Trooper, and that's not bad. Are they gonna kill it? No, don't kill it. That's so rude of you. Don't do this. Embrace Oblivion. At least it destroys, and we get a 1/1. At least it destroys. Okay, no. Drawing the land there is nice. So now I think I am just going to go All Fate Stalker full cost and get rid of this Zookeeper Mechan, keep them off of the manas, and then I can smack them for 4. Okay, not bad. This Rust Harvester can kill a creature, but that's what Banishing Light is for. Banishing Light can get rid of the... Oh, wow, that's a big Orbital Plunge. Okay. Whatever. It's going to attack me for 1. Okay. So now the question is, how do we deal with this Rust Harvester? We don't have great... We could just Banishing Light the Rust Harvester, smack him in the air for 1, pass. I don't hate that. It's more mana efficient. Yeah, let's do that. It's flying, right? Yeah, of course. Do it on the Rust Harvester, smack him in the air with Blink Moth Nexus, attack. Okay. Yeah, the Rust Harvester was going to start becoming a big problem if I let it live. Mono a circuit feeder. Okay, I can kill that. It's not a big deal. They're going to kill my Rayblade Trooper for sure here. I imagine? They kill a starport security? I don't know if I agree with that, but you do you. I guess it makes sense. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I think we could do everything, right? Yes. So we embrace Oblivion, target here, sacrifice that. We do this. I do not get a lander, unfortunate. We get to smack them for 3. They're at 7. Hopefully the opponent... That was certainly a legal game action. Yes. Yes, it was. Did you not agree with the legal game action, Mike? Or are you talking about them killing the starport security? I mean, I could see it. Taps their stuff down. They're just going to crack lander here. 1, 2, 5 mana. We don't have good attack. Well, okay, I take that back. We have good attacks. We're just not doing that much damage. Roving Actuator. Oh, man. What the heck? What does that do? Embrace Oblivion? If they Embrace Oblivion, sacrifice their Zookeeper mechan, I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, that's totally fine. And that is certainly a legal card you could put in your deck. I agree. All right. Unfortunately, we are just going to have to crew this up and smack them for 1. In 6 turns, they will die. We are dead in also 6 turns. So, oh wait, no. If they attack, yeah, okay, cool. All right. I mean, we're just going to play this dance for a little bit until something changes. Wait until they see the second Blinkmoth Nexus. I'm just going to pass. Okay. 5 more turns of this. Come on, deck. You can do it. You can do it, man. Maybe we do need to play that one card. You know, that one card, the one that draws 2, loses 2. I'm already... Something negotiations. I'm already forgetting. Oh, God, that is something that changes the clock. Uh-oh. That's lifelink. I don't like that. Okay. Big draw. Honestly, pretty sick draw. Pretty sick draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay. Make the 1/1. And then they don't know that I have the auxiliary boosters. We're setting up for lethal next turn, which is good. Okay, we'll see what happens here. That was a very nice draw. Okay, Hullcarver doesn't do it. Are they attacking with the Comet Crawler? Is the question here. Wait. Oh, we just sack. Oh, we sack and then they don't gain the life. That's one of my favorite tricks to do in Limited. Block with something, sacrifice, and then get... Oh, you can get the Hilderblade too. I'm going to get the auxiliary boosters, obviously. Okay. They're dead. Currently. Unless they have removal. Ooh, Hilderblade. Does it give +3/+1? 2 lethal attacker? No, it's not 2 lethal attackers. Okay. Well, whatever. We're gonna do this. And then we're gonna do this. We're gonna equip the Hilderblade to make this lethal. And then we're gonna smack in the air and they will die. Cool. Awesome. That is game 1 down. Okay, do we want the decode transmissions on the draw? Maybe overzealous display? Although, I mean, look at the board, right? Look at our board state. They do 1-for-1 me a lot. Yeah, maybe we make this swap on the draw. Does that make sense? Possibly. Let's go in. Could have also seen playing the 4-mana 2/4 over the 4-mana 3/2 make 1/1. That also could have been a thing we could have done, but I'm feeling okay about the decisions we're making. And this hand would be great if this Blinkmoth Nexus were a Plains. Mulligan. Okay. Oh, we have the combo Virulent Silencer plus Blinkmoth Nexus. Yes, yes, yes. Very good. Okay, but we're not gonna do that because I don't want to get blown up by a removal spell. We are just gonna go Blinkmoth Nexus. Next turn or maybe the following turn. Him with the Faller. That's a better thing to play on turn 2. I like Banishing Light. No attacks. No attacks. And I could have but if I attack they don't block and yeah, it just gets weird. Comet Crawler, alright. It's not great. Not great. They're attacking me? Block? Yeah, I think so. They're missing a color. All-Fate Stalker, not bad. Let's just go ahead and play out the Virulent Silencer. Let's be mana efficient. If anything, we can go All-Fate Stalker onto the Comet Crawler. Smack them. Okay, they are not currently sacrificing anything. I am just gonna... This is a free attack for them. I'm willing to just... Yeah, okay. Ooh, Timeline Color. Timeline Color, not bad. Yeah, let's do this. So we do this. We go... Animate. Timeline Color. Haste it out. Smack them. They get 4 poison counters. Oh man. Oh man, now they have to waste a removal spell on my little 3-mana 2/3 or they die. Oh, they're still short of color. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Everything's great. Okay, let's close the door on them, I think. Or attempt to. Okay, do that. Blink Moth. Smack them. They go to 8 poison. I've gotten a few poison kills. I've had decks with like 3 or 4 Virulent Silencers, and that just becomes your game plan. But now, like, if I just touch them with the... Yes! Oh, man. I love getting the poison kills. That is so much fun. Okay. We're having a great time. We are going on to the next match. All right. We're here for match 2 against Chrysana Rose, the Ambitious. And we want a die roll. In our hand... It's... Man, this thing is not... it's not getting me a lander. It's just a 2/3. We need to draw, like, either multiple lands... multiple lands, or specifically a swamp. I think that's just quite not good enough. I want a mole. Much better hand. Very good. Keep... And then I think I just get rid of the Swarm color. Okay. Starport Security. Next turn, Expansionist. We're expanding on them. And then we get to go land, attack for 3. Oh, Plasma Bolt? Nope, no Plasma Bolt. Okay, smack them for 1. Play the guy. Pass the turn. Next turn, this attacks as a 3. We could also, like, All-Fate Stalker something. It's not really... great, but you know, you can legally do that for whatever reason. Terror Pact Intimidator, I most certainly will be giving them landers here, or else I have bad attacks. Or wait a minute. No, it's fine. If I could play All-Fate Stalker next turn, I would do that, because I'm not going to waste 2 mana to... No. You can have your landers. It's fine. I just want good attacks. Banishing Light does not seem great. If I knew I was drawing Banishing Light, I probably would have just made it a 4/3 and then Banishing Light it, but that's not how that works. Anyway, I'm going to smack them for 3. They're never blocking. Okay. I think I'm just going to pass. No need to Banishing Light a 2/1. That's a platinum level play. Yeah, anyway. Come on, opponent. Do something. Weftstalker Ardent. That I can see getting rid of. Okay, get the power boost. Wish I could do this at instant speed. That'd be completely broken, but you know. All Fate Stalker this away, and then smack him for 3. The 2/3 is currently a good attacker. And like, this is the thing about playing against Terra Pact Intimidator. Great card. Really, really good card. Solid pull into red. I love it. But oftentimes people will just make the thing a 4/3, and then oftentimes you want to give landers unless you know that at that specific moment it's really bad for them to have landers, or your board is just so big a 4/3 doesn't really matter. Because you end up in spots like this. Like, look, they're thinking, oh man, do I want to play my 4-drop, or do I want to crack my 2 landers? See, they've opted to play their really good 4-drop. And they just get completely freaking destroyed because we get to go Vanishing Light, Goodbye Bomb, play the land. At this point, honestly, smack them with everything. Yeah, that's completely fine with me. Play the Hilderblade, and then we'll put it on this because we would rather them deal with this than deal with the All Fate Stalker. Okay, maybe it was a little ambitious to attack with the Starport Security there. That probably was a little greedy of me, because the 2/1 wasn't doing anything, and now they have just like stuff. Okay, just gonna pass here. Ooh, Rayblade. Ooh, Rayblade Trooper. That's kind of nice. I think we're gonna go Warp, just to get a little bit more out of the Buffalo. Onto the All Fate Stalker you go. You have a kill spell? Invasive maneuvers. Well, that was gonna always happen, right? Okay. Now I don't feel so great about attacking. So yeah, that didn't go super well for me. Oh, whatever. Rayblade Trooper goes away. Next turn we'll have decent attacks, right? Because we turn it into a 6/5, and then it is not blocked profitably by the 2/2/3s. That's assuming, of course, the opponent takes no additional game actions. Covenant Seeker is a pretty good card. Oh god, that's a lot of damage. It's 4 damage. That's pretty good. Okay, imagine they don't have anything though. Alright, let's just go Rayblade Trooper onto the Sunstar Expansionist. Yeah. And then we will play the land out. I mean, they're going to like double block this thing, I imagine. Crack lander, sure. Maybe taking a quick look at the deck. I need another mountain rather than another swamp. So I imagine this is a double block here. That's fine. You can do that. I get a 1/1, and then I get to equip the Hilderblade onto the 1/1. Seems pretty good to me. Yeah, just 2 for 1 then. Nice. It's really like a 3 for 1 because I get a 1/1 after. And the Hilderblade comes in. Let's put it on. What does this give? +3/+1? Yeah, we'll give it to the that could have been the +3/+1 would have allowed the Rayblade Trooper to then this doesn't trade. Yeah, that might have. Well, now it doesn't matter. Now it doesn't really matter. They're gonna deal what? A bunch of points of damage to me. Goodbye, Rayblade Trooper. Okay, Hilderblade can still get in there. Are you gonna attack me for 5? You gonna hold back? I feel like you're supposed to attack me here. Okay, opponent is not attacking me. That's another land. I will attack for 4 here. Yeah, I imagine they block. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to pass the turn. If we drew any creature there, it's looking pretty nice. Okay, we're dead in what, 3 turns? We are now dead in much less than 3 turns. And by much less, I mean like 1 less turn. Rust Harvester has... Oh, it actually has no targets currently. So, yeah, we're dead in 2 turns. Okay. We need to find something right now. That is a land. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. Okay. Did not get there for that one. That is fine. So I'm gonna play. I still like this Ellis display. I think that's gonna be pretty good. Maybe just run it back. It'll be fine. I think my biggest mistake there was just giving up the 1-1, the starport security. That would have been pretty good on the defensive, right? Or just like to tap things down to get in more points. All right, play first. So we have Luminary, and then if we draw multiple lands, we get to go like Dubious Delicacy and All Fate Stalker. It's rough. If we don't draw lands, we're looking pretty bad. I don't really like the numbers here. There's a lot of... I mean, this hand's really good if we could draw lands. I think I'm going to risk it. I can definitely see us just, it's a risk. It's a risk. You can definitely just lose. We have a 2-mana 1/1. Completely broken. Okay, that's not a land, and now it's just very unfortunate. It's just really, really hard to draw like 3 lands in a row because of the way math works. But we have Embrace Oblivion. Which is not bad. Weft Stalker into what? Pinnacle Emissary. Okay. Sure. They just had nothing else to do? Well, we don't have anything to do. Oh, no. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. We can warp it in. That's something. We at least get in for some points. Well, unfortunately, now we can't even, cast it, which... Yeah, I think this hand probably was supposed to be a mulligan. Maybe the opponent's stuck on 2 lands, too. Nope, that's not true. Oh, no, here comes the Pinnacle Emissary. Oh, or Weft Stalker. That's also bad. Him and the Faller, get me out of this. Yay, a land. Nice. I'm not... Actually, yes, I am. Because next turn, we're probably going to go Dubious Delicacy on the Pinnacle Emissary. So the worst thing they could do here is play another land and then go Pinnacle Emissary plus a 1-drop artifact, like the food thingy or the scrapper. Let's see what happens. Let's watch together. Tanuke. Oh my god. Oh, so bad. So what does this do? Other artifact cards and red creature cards in your hand have warp 2 and a red. Other creature control have haste. Okay. Don't like that. We're just going to go Starport, Timeline Color, pass. No attacks. So now all their stuff has haste. And yeah, it's not looking super great for me. I'm going to take it. Take 3. At least they didn't play anything else in attack, which I'm a little surprised by. Here comes Pinnacle Emissary. They must have a follow-up? No follow-up? Land off the top? Not bad. Gosh, do they just have like a billion artifacts in hand? I think I'm supposed to attempt to kill the Pinnacle Emissary now, or things get very dicey for me. Because they didn't play anything that... They didn't haste anything out. I'm going to just attack because I'm not blocking. Look, I can definitely die here, right? There's a world. But they didn't haste anything out last turn, so... They're probably going to play like a Bruntar or whatever it's called. Oh, it's just Zookeeper Mechan. That's not that bad. That's not that bad at all. Just 3. Okay, they're running on fumes. That is a Rayblade Trooper. Okay. Now, the question is, do they have a removal spell for the All Fate Stalker? I probably should just make them use it though, right? 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Otherwise, things get kind of rough for me. Is there anything else I want to... No, not really. Oh, you could do this plus this. Oh, That would be the best case scenario, I think. If we had two planes, we can go Rayblade Trooper Warp plus All-Fate Stalker Warp, and that would be pretty sweet. Get a lot of +1/+1 counters on things. But as it stands, I think just playing the All-Fate Stalker full cost is going to be a little bit better. Just get rid of that Tanuk right away. And then we pass the turn, and we are sad. That's an evasive maneuvers. Oh, and it comes right back. Yeah. What can you do? I think that just goes back to the hand that I kept. I knew it was a risk. I probably should have mulled. It's just, you think, oh man, sometimes you just draw those lands in a row and you get flooded, but not in this case. Not in this case. It's just overall all bad things. This is forced. Nope. Why? Wait. What the heck? God. All right, I'm gonna block. I mean, they could have attacked with the mono with Circuit Feeder. That's so lame. Why would they do that? Okay, we're not dead yet. Another land is, it's okay. Auxiliary boosters? Sure. Auxiliary boosters, and then it turns into a 3/4. Okay, then we pass the turn, and something will happen here, for sure. Cut propulsion. Oh my goodness. Okay, 3, 4, wait, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I'm literally just dead on board if they see that. All they have to do, nope, they did not see it. They just had to pump. They just had to pump the Tanuk with the Zookeeper mechan. They had enough mana for that. They're giving me, way too many opportunities for me to come. That is haste! What is my opponent is playing with their food, and it is so sad. I'm not gonna, do we have a shot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We gain 4, 5, 6 mana. We gain 3 life. We go to 6. We play this. It's 2 blockers. Technically, we are not dead. Technically. So we're going to keep playing it out. There's not really much of a world in which we win. Oh, wait, now they just get Lander and get the Black Source. All right, opponent. You do whatever you want. All right, that's unfortunate. Okay, I assume my opponent can figure out how to hit the attack all button. Okay, unfortunate. We will go for the honorable 2-1, and that is totally fine. All right, here we go. All right, we are here for match 3 against Kanihas. Play first. Good hand. Not bad. We're on the draw, right? No. Yes, we're on the play. Even better. So we get to go Sunstar Expansionist, I think. Very unfortunate that we have the Honor Knight Captain and the Auxiliary Boosters in the hand, but it's whatever. Okay, we're going to play the Sunstar Expansionist first because it gets in for more damage. They're going to play Blue-White. Dockworker Drone's fine. Not a big deal. We get to go Plains, smack them. They're not blocking. We play another one. What would be a great draw? All-Fate Stalker, because then you could go Honor Knight Captain, All-Fate Stalker, the Honor Knight Captain, and then get a bunch of 1/1s. Or just anything that's 2 mana. Hey, look, 2 mana. All right, let's play this. Get 2 landfall triggers. Smack them for 6 damage. That's pretty good. Opponent did not have a great plays there. Let's go Honor Knight Captain to play around Divert Disaster and Dockworker Drone. Good luck, opponent. Also, Space-Time Anomaly, notably very bad right now. So I can't... And the other board wipe is 5 mana, so I think we're just... I don't know, we just curved on him. Just curved on him and killed him. And that's how it went. That's the story of this game. Game 1 against Kanihas. Tale as old as 2 minutes ago. 2 minutes ago. Okay, you must have something here, opponent. Opponent must have something here. What is going on? Okay, Sunstar Lightsmith, good card. That's a pretty good one. But like, I can just smack them with everything, right? I think I like smacking them with everything. So what they eat two creatures. They take 6, 7, 8. Yeah, Math is for blockers. Get in there. Get in there, team. You can do it. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Nice. Okay, show me the board wipe. Show it to me. I dare you. They have to go exactly planes beyond the quiet. Right now. Impossible. They cannot do that. That is not legal. That is not a legal game action they can take. Okay, that's an island, not a planes. Ooh, auxiliary booster air battle. Meow. Okay, so we draw a card. Get a land. So we do this. Yeah, that's probably better, right? We put this here, and then we smack them with everything else. Sounds good to me. Do that. Smack them. So now they're forced to chump block the Sunstar Expansionist, and their thing dies, which is nice. Yep. And then they go to 2, and then we're going to not unequip this because that would kill the Sunstar Expansionist. We're going to pass a turn. Now they still need to... Okay. Pretty convincing game 1 of the finals. Well, finals. On the draw, maybe we'll just do our little swap that we've been doing, and we'll go back. Easy peasy. Okay, here for game 2. Hopefully it goes just as well as the last game. Okay, we are, of course, on the draw. It's okay. I think I keep it. Obviously land heavy. That's a land. I don't like that. I would like to draw not a land. Oh boy. And we can't even like get a lander right now. At least we're always attacking for 3. That's always happening. Oh no, not the Nanoform Sentinel. That's not bad either. Okay, we'll just smack them for 3. It's fine. Get in there. Get in there. Take it? Sure. Warp this out because we have nothing better to do, unfortunately. And pass turn. So the Nanoform Sentinel can allow them to play like a 3-drop and a 2-drop this turn, for example, or they could just another target permanent. So they can't make it a vigilance. Sunstar Lightsmith. Oh, are they gonna untap a planes and then play a 1-drop? That would be so good. Uh-oh. Don't do it. No. Wow. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad for us. Okay. Get the guy. I think we just play the Swarm Color out now. Because we may just want to sacrifice the 1/1 and draw a card in order to get back into the game. Unfortunately, they have that Starport security. Although, wait, this is when it gets tapped, right? Yeah, okay. That's fine. So, yeah, they tap down the Storm Caller. We still get to crew up. We get to sacrifice the human and draw a card. Looks like they're eyeing it funny. Cryo Shatter. So we get to draw 1 card, is what you're telling me. Not so great with our hand of all lands here. Oh, an aggressive tap. Sure. Okay, I'll block here. I'm gonna take 3 damage. Because now we can play like Night Luminary. Oh boy. Yeah, little Sunstar Lightsmith. Oof, another land, jeez. Alright, that's on me for keeping this. Okay, make the guy. Combat. Smack him. Draw with the little 1/1 guy. Alright, play the land, pass. technically not over, but like pretty much over at this point. Rayblade Trooper doesn't do too much here, though Starport Security gets to just continuously tap down the board. Yeah. You got more. Whoa, wait. Oh, the sick play would be to untap the Starport Security and then use it to tap again, and then I take 9 guaranteed. But as of right now, at least I get to trade with that 3-2. Not sure what gets me back into this. Has to be like many things. Dockworker drone. So, okay. Dockworker drone and Rayblade Trooper. Counter here. Pass. I assume they draw with the Ilvoy Galeblade. Look, if we draw Banishing Light, that could work to get rid of the Sunstar Lightsmith. And then hopefully they just don't have like the hexproof trick. Otherwise, we can like maybe do some double blocking action, get some 1/1s. So yeah, they're drawing a lot of cards though. I mean, they've already drawn what, like 2 or 3? No, 2 off of the Sunstar Lightsmith. Okay, they're gonna tap that down. Sure. Lost in space. Yikes. Okay, goodbye. Do I take 6 here? Probably not. I think I'm just supposed to block. The Starport Security is very annoying. Okay, they're surveilling 1. It's Banishing Light or bust on the next turn. Okay, big draw. That is not good enough. Okay, we're just going to concede there. Okay, no worries. Game 3. So, do we make the swap back? And then we just try to go wide? Gotta have the good curve. Okay, here we go. Canijas. Last game on the play. Good hand, not bad. Get to go Hilderblade into Honored Knight Captain, into Virulent Silencer, which is a nice solid curve out. Obviously, I wish this was like a 1-drop artifact creature, but that's okay. Oh, it looks like they have the Ilvoy Galeblade here. Yep, makes sense. Hydration break, very important for the final game. Okay, Starfighter Pilot, yes, that is a thing. Okay, we could, let's see. Play the Swamp, and then we can go kind of like getting the Virulent Silencer thing going now, and making them deal with it. And then next turn we could go like Caesarian plus Embrace Oblivion, and then just try to like burn them out. Don't hate that. All right, I am getting smacked for 1. Nothing, huh? Okay, play this. Play this out, not warped. Cool. Go to combat. Smack. Use a trick, get the trick out of the hand. Just gonna take 2. Even better. No need to Embrace Oblivion here. I know we're not getting the Hilderblade value, but like, it's so not worth it at this point to point an Embrace Oblivion at a Starfighter Pilot. They also did not draw with Ilvoy Galeblade, which I find interesting. The Honor Knight Captain eventually can also fetch up the or not the auxiliary boosters. Opponent goes Uthros Scanship, which pretty good card. But at least their board presence is like it's just kind of there. This gives a toughness boost, right? Yeah. So they don't have good blocks. I like that. Are they gonna? What do they pitch? Island? Sure, whatever. So now the question of to station or not to station, we get kind of a lot of damage in if they decide to just station up. They do get an extra surveil. Oh, attack me? You attack? Yeah, I was gonna say if you attack me, it's kind of bad. So I think here we can just pump up the Hilderblade onto the Virulent Silencer because it gives that +1 toughness. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, do that here. Smack for 5. Next turn we get a guaranteed Honored Knight Captain fetch up auxiliary boosters, which is going to be pretty strong. Yeah, Hilderblade on to... We could put this on the 1/1. Maybe I just keep it on the Virulent Silencer, to be honest. Because we're probably going to want to sack the... Are we going to want to sack? Maybe not next turn. Yeah, you know what? I like putting it on the little guy, He's just a little guy. And, yeah, it might incentivize them to block. I think it's good. Doesn't really matter what I think, though. We'll let the game win speak for itself, hopefully. Cryogen Relic. Good card. Very, very strong. And Exosuit Savior. Pick up the Cryogen Relic? Woof. That's a combo right there. Pretty good one. Okay. Do I care about... Let's do this. I think I can attack with both. Because we're not going to win with a Virulent Silencer kill this game, right? It's not like the last time. We're going to do this. Because either they 1-for-1 trade and take 2, or they 1-for-1 trade with the Virulent Silencer. Yeah, this is fine. This is completely acceptable. I don't care at all. Okay, and then, yeah, do some points of damage, do 2 poison counters again. We just get to go to end step, put the thing back onto the Virulent Silencer. So, and we're like sandbagging this Embrace Oblivion until, morale improves. Okay, Sunstar Lightsmith is pretty strong. That's a good card for sure. Dockworker Drone. Yep, these are all Magic the Gathering cards. We're definitely going to want to kill the Sunstar Lightsmith this time, for sure. Now the question is, do they want to crew up the spacecraft? And by that I mean station. Well, what I really mean is saddle or enlist. We're going to say they're enlisting, right? Only the real OG drafters will remember that one. Yeah, it's kind of interesting for them. This becomes a creature at what, 8? So they could theoretically do that. They're not going to attack, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. All right, here comes the thing. Oh, I get a trigger off of the Caesarean Voidborn too. Hello, auxiliary boosters. Okay. Ooh, Rayblade Trooper was a really nice draw. Because now I can Rayblade Trooper onto the Virulent Silencer, and then they can't do an effective double block. I do like that. So we will warp this out. We will put the counter on the Virulent Silencer, I think. Wait, how much damage can I do right now? If I move the auxiliary boosters onto the Virulent Silencer and kill the Exosuit Savior, that's interesting too. That's very aggressive. That is very aggressive, but that actually, I think we always put the counter here. And then they're gonna block. But what do I sack though? I could sack the Rayblade Trooper. That's kind of wild. I don't know if that's good. That might be a little too aggressive. Because what? That's dealing an extra 1, so 7. They go to 7. They take 2. They probably block. I also kind of want to kill the Sunstar Lightsmith too. Let's just attack with both. I think I'm getting a little lost in the sauce here. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. Dockworker Drone onto the Savior. Okay, now the question is, do I want to kill the Sunstar Lightsmith? And I think the answer might be yes. The unfortunate thing is I need to sacrifice an artifact or creature. Maybe I don't need to do the Embrace Oblivion quite yet. Maybe I just let them build a board with the Sunstar Lightsmith first. Okay. Sure. We'll keep the Hilderblade on the... Actually, we could put it on this. Yeah, let's put it here. Because now they would need to crew up the Uthros scan ship in order to double block the 6/5, which is kind of bad. I think that's okay. Next turn we get to Rayblade Trooper, and then things drastically improve for us. 7 mana. So like what? Mouth of the Storm? Mouth of the Storm would be pretty good. That would be a pretty good play by the opponent. And I get to crew up the scan ship. And then I'm like sad. Another Sunstar Lightsmith? That's pretty bad. Okay. Here comes the Cryogen Relic, I imagine. Unless they got something else. That's so many cards. I don't like that at all. Opponent's in the tank. I mean, yeah, it seems like a pretty critical turn here, and they're only at 11. It's not even like, we're not even threatening to kill them, which I do not like. Cryogen Relic, yeah, draw your cards. Draw your many, many cards. Oh my goodness. I do not like this at all. It's so easy for them to churn through the entire deck. Whoa, this is aggressive. What? What kind of an attack is this? Are they dead? They might be dead. Hold on a second. That's crazy. Unless they have Focus Fire. Focus Fire would be pretty good here, actually. Take this? That's a wild attack. Unless you have something else. Starboard Security. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Pass? Is this game? Hold on a second. So, let's see if we can do this. Oh, do we have enough mana to do everything? Do we have enough mana to do everything? Let's go through the math. So, we go Timeline Color Warp, Embrace Oblivion, Timeline Color. They go to 10. We kill Exosuit Savior. Then we can play Timeline Color from the GY. So that in total, that costs 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Yes. Is it lethal? Probably. I didn't do the math. But like, no, they're dead. They're 100% dead. That was a wild attack from the opponent. What are they even doing? Okay, let's do this correctly. We have to do this correctly. So we warp first. Warp. Okay, now we Embrace Oblivion, the flying blocker. Goodbye, Timeline Color. Ha, just kidding. He's coming back. Timeline Color coming back. Oh, that's right. It warps from the graveyard. Oh, okay. Even easier then, you know? Okay, and then we go Rayblade Trooper onto the thingy and smack them. Nice. Yeah, that was a crazy attack by my opponent. They did not need to do that. They could have just sat back, drawn cards. But we do, in fact, take those. We got it. We got the honorable 2-1. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and take a quick look at the deck. So the draft was interesting. We ended up... we started in blue with some decent blue cards. but then that sort of dried up, and we were kind of waffling between black and white, and then it just sort of became clear that we should have been, black white. And we had some decent removal spells. We had a lot of 1-drops. We got the Virulent Silencer kill. Always fun when that happens. And extra reach, or flying with auxiliary boosters. I love auxiliary boosters. I think auxiliary boosters is like my second favorite card in the set. My first favorite card is Zookeeper Mechan, and then my second favorite card is auxiliary boosters. Really, really sweet stuff. So, and then of course Timeline Caller coming back. He attack, he protect, or whatever. Just the Voidborn being a Blood Artist. So yeah, I think that was pretty solid. So thank you guys for watching.